welcome to the 8th Annual Military Veterans Review. It's our privilege and honor to live in the United States of America. And let us be thankful and grateful to our military veterans and our current service members for allowing us that privilege. Welcome to our military veterans, our active service members, city officials, Army and Navy staff, and cadets, Carlsbad citizens, families, and friends. What a beautiful day we have for this program. Welcome to the following military representatives: Staff Sergeant Lester Tenney, United States Army; Corporal James Scatella, United States Marine Corps; Captain David Kelly, United States Air Force. And now, it's my very special honor to introduce Major General Art Bartell, President, Army and Navy Academy.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What a great day to be in Carlsbad. On behalf of the Army and Navy Academy Board of Trustees, our remarkable staff and faculty, and our extraordinary Corps of Cadets who are displayed in front of you today, I welcome you to the 8th Annual Veterans Day celebration here at Army and Navy Academy campus. Thank you for joining us today as we recognize and celebrate military veterans. I do want to take a moment to remember a special veteran. The Warrior family lost Sergeant Major Henry Hatchett this week following a long illness. Sergeant Major Hatchett served our nation as the United States Marine, earning decorations for valor and wounds suffered in combat during the Vietnam War. And then he served Army and Navy Academy with great distinction for 24 years. We miss you already, Sergeant Major. Semper Fi, Marine. Rest in peace. Lastly, I'd like to give a warrior shout out to the Carlsbad Police Department Explorers who are deployed out on Carlsbad Boulevard, keeping us safe today. Thanks to those young men and women. With that, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Lester Tenney. I encourage you all to read the bio of this remarkable man on the back page of your program. This hero is a World War II veteran, a survivor of the Bataan Death March, an educator, and an author. A true Renaissance man. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Lester Tenney to the podium.
Thank you. It was April 19th of 1951 when 5-star General of the Army, Douglas MacArthur, had finished his talk to Congress. He turned to the Congress and he said, "Old soldiers never die. They just fade away." Well, I take exception with the General. I'm an old soldier. I'm 96 years old. I'm going to die, but I'm not going to fade away. There's a few things that we must clarify. Number one, yes, the cloud rose over Nagasaki as the atomic bomb dropped. I remember that. I was there. On December 7th, just a few hours after the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, they came to the Philippines and they destroyed Clark Field and everything we had aboard. Every aircraft was gone. Yes, I remember that. I was there. And then we were told that the Japanese were landing at Lingayen. 35,000 troops of the Japanese, and we needed some tanks up there to help our soldiers leave. And so they called for some tanks. Yes, I remember that. I was there. My tank was one of the ones that came back. 5 tanks went into battle. 3 came home. Yes, I remember that. And then the fighting, and then the unfortunate surrender. When General King said, "I can no longer allow my men to suffer this way. We have no food, no ammunition. Medical supplies are at a minimum, and we know there are no supplies coming. Therefore, I order all the soldiers on Bataan to surrender to the Japanese." And this is done in spite of having a direct order from General MacArthur, who said on the eighth day before the march, he said to General King and General Wainwright, "This garrison will not capitulate. If all else fails, you will charge the enemy." General King could not do that. He knew that he was in violation of a military code. He knew that he could be court-martialed, but he had to try to save some of the men's lives. I remember that. I was there. Yes, I was on the ship that was taken to Japan. I was on the Bataan Death March, where we kicked the bodies. The Americans were killed, one after the other, for simple things like having to defecate. Just couldn't move in another inch. Just couldn't take another step, and they were killed. Yes, I remember that. I was there. And then the trip to Japan, where I was placed in a coal mine, and I shoveled coal 12 hours a day, every day for 3 years. Yes, I know what it's like to be over there. But now, today, it's up to us, the living, to protect the freedom that we fought so hard for. And yes, it's up to us also to make sure that those men who died in all the wars we've had did not die in vain. And so, I'm able to say, God bless America, land of the free, and home of the brave. Thank you. Thank you.